Alright, so I'm back, and today I wanted to do a quick video on this. First off, my apologies, I think I was calling this guy Snarl all night. It's Slag. But also, his transformation. I had a bear of a time getting him, and I couldn't get him all the way. I used the instructions. I looked at the special note. I pulled up some videos. A lot of people don't transform him back to Dino mode. But Piog's got a really informative video out there. It's like transformation tutorial on this guy. And if you guys are having difficulty, yeah, you don't hear reviewers say this very often. I recommend looking that up. You know, I'm not just sitting here and I'm not going to tell you I'm the greatest transformer in the world. I do try my best. But I have some difficulties with things like this. Even after watching the video, I still can't get mine back into Dino mode. I did every single step in his video, and as of right now, I'm just content with the fact that he will be in awesome robot mode for the rest of his existence. And that's always been one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to certain Transformers and third-party companies. And that gets me into a little bit of a rant of the week. And, yeah, I mean, some people, you know, kind of complain to me about my videos and my opinions. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't care. And especially with my last year, I did my top 10 overly complicated figures. You know, one, yeah, okay, I get it. Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Prime was a horrible figure, but I never owned it, so I can't rate it. But I just want to make one thing clear when it comes to stuff like that. I don't mind complicated. I like complicated. Complicated is good. Let's see. He's a little bit of a complication. I had some difficulties because the instructions didn't tell me that these little black pieces moved. But the fans told me that. How to do that. So, you know, you guys helped me figure this one out. And, you know, he's complicated, but the transformation's smooth. You know, he transitions from cannon to robot really easily. He might be a little complicated. Fansproject, the Insecticons, they're a little complicated. They have a few moments where the transformation isn't smooth anymore, but they do look pretty good. Or they do work pretty good. Mastermind Creations, the entire Predaking team. There's moments where certain things have to move just right, otherwise you're not going to get these things back into beast mode or robot mode. And, you know, yeah, so that's a little bit complicated, but the transformation's smooth. Okay, that's what I'm really kind of getting at. I shouldn't have to read the instructions, read the special instruction guide, watch other people's videos, and still not be able to get the legs into place. I know how to get the legs in place. I get them in place. They just, when you have to push a certain pressure point on it to get it to click again or something like that, it gets to the point of, you know, they probably should have designed this a little smoother. And that you know, some people give me shit about that, but, you know, damn it, I shouldn't be sitting here having to twist plastic and shove it. I mean, the entire Fansproject Minosaur was like that, where it's just like, these things don't fit right, and unless you twist it just so, it's never going to work for you, and it's just like, what is going on? Why would you design it that way? I don't, like I said, their brainstorm, amazing figure, very complicated figure, but the transformation's smooth. It works very well. Pretty much the entire Headmaster line that I've seen so far, the Code or Chrome Dome and Weird Wolf, they all move pretty well when it comes to the transformation. But their Motormaster, no. Yes, he looks great in robot mode. He looks great in truck mode. He looks great in combined mode. And some people are able to flip him around real easily, but I just have a hard time doing it probably because of the fact I don't think I should have to do certain things like that. Like, when he's going into Dino mode, you have to put your finger up here and then push in on the knee joint, while at the same time swiveling the hips down. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with that? Just flip it around, right? If you got a little bit of a clearance issue going on, maybe make the waist open up a little bit. It's just kind of like click, click it in or click it down. Some of that is just ridiculous, and I hate that. That's probably my biggest pet peeve when it comes to Transformers. It's like I can forgive certain things, but when it's not necessarily the transformation, it's just the details in the transformation. The slightly overcomplicated, unnecessarily twists and turns. For example, another great example is this piece of shit. Again, he's a great update to Perceptor. I like his vehicle mode. It looks great. I like his robot mode. It looks great. Getting him to robot mode from vehicle mode is okay. But from from vehicle mode to robot mode is okay. Getting him from robot mode to vehicle mode is an absolute nightmare. And it's not, and it's because of the little tiny, like, okay, this needs to be swiveled like 6 degrees, to the right, and it's like, no, it shouldn't. It should be a lot simpler than that. I'm not saying Transformers should be simple by any means, but like I said, certain things need to be smoother in the transformation. They need to think a little bit harder about certain decisions. Again, like I said, and I'll keep saying this, the Unique Toys Galvatron, he's a complicated figure to an extent, but his transformation's smooth. It works very well. Mastermind Creations Hexatron, he's got moments where he's complicated too, but again, aside from little side skirting things that hold his swords on, those just get annoying. But his transformation is smooth. It could be the most complicated figure of all time, but if the transformation's smooth, I don't care. I enjoy it. For example, MP10, Masterpiece Optimus Prime. He was a complicated figure, lots of little twists and turns. But the transformation was smooth, so I didn't care. If the transformation's smooth, I'll enjoy it. But if it's, if there's little details, like trying to line certain parts of Troll up so that they peg in down here in the legs, it more or less is a clearance issue with him and not having a smooth transformation. It's more of a clearance issue than anything. But okay, that's it. That's all I really needed to say about that. I'm not bashing complicated Transformers. I enjoy complicated Transformers. The transition just needs to be a little bit smoother on some of these guys. And this Dinobot, I think they really overdid the legs. They really shouldn't have gone that far. It's a little disappointing, to be honest. And like I said, I mean, I still can't get it right. I mean, I'm watching the tutorial, and I have it so close, but then I put one more panel in, and then another panel will open up, and it's just like, I get all but one panel locked in perfectly fine. And then when I put that one last panel in, something pops out, and it's like I cannot get one panel together. And I'll move up and squeeze the legs back together, and then it'll pop off from the chest. So I'll pop that back together, and then the bottom things will pop out, and then I'll pop those back together, and then the one by the leg. It's just one of those like those old animated cartoons where they had a whole bunch of holes in this boat or something like that, and there's water coming out. And they only had so many fingers, and every time they would like let go one hole where the water's like spraying out of, another hole, they'd have to plug another hole. That's how it felt, and it got really, really frustrated. So I kind of gave up on it. So there's my piece on that. And like I said, check out Piog's tutorial. Hopefully that will help you out better than I was, because I sucked at that transformation. I mean, you guys saw it though last night. I got it close. I got it real close. I just couldn't get that final touch to get locked in. It just was ridiculous. So, yeah. I'm gonna be taking a look at Columbia next. So, don't worry. There's a real review coming. I just had to say my piece. It was eaten up at my soul that I couldn't get this figure. I worked on it all night last night after the review, and then all morning this morning, and just like, okay, I am done with this piece of shit. I'm going to use him for the size comparison on Columbia, then he's going up on the shelf, and I'm never touching him again. He looks great, though. I love the way he looks, so I stick by the rating. I don't, like I said, I don't know if it's me or if it's the actual figure itself. Maybe just this one copy, just maybe it was able to go into Dino mode when they packed it, and then after they took it out, after I unbeast moded it, maybe it just won't go back. I don't